Abraham Lincoln 18091-865 was the 16th President of the United States, serving from 1861 to 1865. He is best known for leading the country through its Civil War and for his efforts to end slavery in the United States. Lincoln was born in a log cabin in Kentucky, and his early life was marked by poverty and a lack of formal education. Despite these challenges, he became a self-taught lawyer and entered politics, serving in the Illinois State Legislature and the U.S. House of Representatives. Lincoln's presidency was dominated by the American Civil War, which began shortly after he took office. He worked tirelessly to preserve the Union and issued the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, declaring that all slaves in Confederate-held territory were to be set free. Lincoln's leadership and eloquent speeches, including the iconic Gettysburg Address, are celebrated for their impact on the nation's history. Tragically, Abraham Lincoln's life was cut short when he was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth in Ford Theater in Washington, D.C. on April 14, 1865, just days after the end of the Civil War. Lincoln's legacy endures as one of the greatest American presidents, remembered for his leadership during a pivotal time in the nation's history and his commitment to the principles of equality and freedom. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Whatever you are, be a good one. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Character is like a tree and reputation like its shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep doing so until the end. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. My dream is of a place and a time where America will once again be seen as the last best hope of Earth. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. I don't know who my grandfather was. I am much more concerned to know what his grandson will be. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next.